Hello Ninja Warriors, welcome to yet another power packed session, and in today's session we are going to start the very basics of KCET examination for your mathematics. If I am audible and visible, do let me know in the chat box. And here we go with the very first introductory session of KCET examination, right? Okay, so you must be wondering, ma'am, what is this session is going to be about? What are the basics of mathematics for KCET? So the first and foremost thing that you have to study, not for mathematics, not just for mathematics, but to handle physics as well, is wavy curve method of method of interval. That is, inequalities is something that you must understand nicely. Okay, so we'll start with inequalities, we'll cover modulus as well, and we are going to rock today's session and many more sessions of KCET. All right, am I audible? Am I visible? All right, let me just have a look over here. All right, ma'am, when you complete syllabus, the very first question in the very first session, you are asking me when to complete the syllabus. Full details will be shared on November 1st. Something is gonna happen on November 1st. So full details will be shared on November 1st, that how we are going to go about KCET, the complete roadmap, how you have to, like, what you have to do, what do we expect from you all. Everything will be shared on 1st November. Don't worry, till then you can just focus on today's session, the Diwali lighters basically. So Diwali lighters is all about lighting the KCET examination, lighting the syllabus of KCET examination. Okay, so for all of those who are coming for the very first time on this channel, or who are attending very first time my session, this is my brief introduction. My name is Namrata and I have over more than 10 years of teaching experience in both online and offline, and these are my credentials. I have taught many students who are currently studying in various IITs, NITs and other reputed colleges. Okay, all right, I guess DPP question daily, please. 100%, 100%, 1000%. We are going to give you PDF of this session. Along with that, we are going to provide you with DPPs as well. All right, I guess you guys are ready for study. I can see that Josh, I can see that curiosity, that yes, we want to crack KCET, not just crack KCET, but we want to ensure the under 1000 rank in KCET examination. I can see that automatically, I can see that already. Yes, I can see we love mathematics. Kya baat hai? Very nice. Okay, yes, JEE main dates are also announced, and yes, okay, all right, ma'am. If JEE students can watch it as revision, definitely you can do that, but we all know that the JEE syllabus, the JEE mathematics and KCET mathematics, if I compare, then KCET and JEE, so JEE will be a little on tougher side, but the basics are same, the chapters are almost similar, and the KCET will be on a little bit lighter side, okay, all right. Yes, I can see Sudarshan, I can see Abhishek, Sagar, Nigil. All right, Kannadiga, all right, awesome. I am absolutely thrilled to see you all in the very first session of KCET. Just give me a moment. I just want to see your chats. And also, if you have not liked the session, what are you waiting for? Like it, share it with your fellow KCET aspirants, so that we can ensure maximum interaction in today's session. That is why live sessions are all about, right? Fantastic interactions. Okay, so let us start. Okay, where is the remote? All right, the very first thing. So today we are going to study inequalities. Okay, so we are going to keep it very light, Diwali lighters. So inequalities, what is inequalities? So you must have studied equations in your previous class, right? You must have studied equations in your previous classes, right? What are equations? Just tell me. So equations will be, ma'am, 2x plus 5 equals to 3 will be an equation. But same, 2x plus 5 greater than 3, 2x plus 5 less than 3, 2x plus 5 less than or equal to 3. 2x plus 5 greater than or equal to 3. These are what we call as inequalities. Now, ma'am, why are we even studying inequalities? Because we know equalities, right? We know equations, we know how to solve equations, and equations are almost similar. If I'm able to solve this, obviously I'll be able to solve this as well, right? This, everything I'll be able to solve it. Ma'am, then why are you teaching us especially inequalities? So basically there is obviously some similarity between equations and inequations, the method of solving, but there are some dissimilarities. There are certain rules which will be applicable in inequalities, right? So we need to keep that in mind, and this will help us not only just in mathematics, but also it is gonna help you in physics problem solving as well. So if Shreya sir tells us ki okay, this is how we solve any inequality, so you'll be like, sir, what are you doing? We don't know this. We don't know wavy curve. We don't know method of intervals. So Shreya sir will be like, oh, Ninja ma'am didn't teach you or what? So understand this topic which we are studying. This is not only important for mathematics, but it is important for physics as well. Okay, so we are going to use this thing a lot in upcoming chapters. And if you are going to use, please do not ask me, ma'am, how did you do that? Method of intervals, wavy curve, end-to-end session you should all watch. Okay. All right. Now, types of inequalities. Okay. Types of inequalities. So there are 4 types. You can see greater than or equal to. So here there is no equality. Here there is equality. Then less than or equal to. Okay. So 4 things we can clearly see: greater, equal to, less than, equal to. 4 types of inequalities are involved. Now, the very important thing is you have to understand what the intervals are. Yes, you have to understand types of intervals over here. So types of intervals, there is first open interval. So let me give you an example. Suppose x is lying between 2 to 3. So clearly x is not 3, x is not 2, but x is slightly greater than 3. It is between 2 and 3 basically. Close interval, here x is lying between 3 and 2. Can you see 2 and 3, there is equality, there is slight change. Equality means 2 and 3 are included. X can be 2, x can be 3, and x can be all the values which are between 2 and 3. Semi-open and semi-closed mein, what you're going to do is, one side it is like 2 is not included, but 3 is included. Okay. So this is how your intervals will look like. Now, 3 cases you are seeing: close, open interval, open. So open interval is like small bracket. This is what open interval will look like. Open interval means we are keeping it open. We are not including you. We have not claimed you. So basically the answer would be, if I just draw this on a number line, this is your 2, this is your 3, and can you see the 2 is having hollow circle, 3 is also having hollow circle. That means 2 and 3 are not included. How do you write in terms of bracket notation? So this is 2, 3, open interval. This is open interval. This type of bracket means 2 and 3 are not included. Okay. Happy Deepavali, Rockstar. Okay. All right. So I guess this is pretty clear that this is how open interval will look like. Now close interval. Close interval means square bracket. So square bracket means 2 and 3 are included over here. So on the number line, how will it look like? It will look like this. So can you see there are solid circles? So when you represent it on number line, solid circles will be there. Solid circle means 2 and 3 are included. And if you just want to write in bracket notations here, 2 and 3 both are included. 2 is also included, 3 is also included. And here, semi-open, or you can call it semi-closed. So this time 2 is not included, right? But 3 is included. So just tell me. On the number line, how are you going to represent? 2 is not included, open circle, hollow circle. 3 is included, solid circle, ma'am. X belongs to, oops, wrong. No. X belongs to open bracket. Open bracket means simple bracket, and 3 will be square bracket. So what does that mean? 2 is not included, greater than 2 is included, but 2 is not included. Here 3 is included. Okay, just tell me that All these bracket notations are clear to you or not? Give me a big thumbs up. Give me a big shine. Give me a big Diwali cracker in the chat box. Okay. All right. Now, if I just tell you that, okay, like one question I just want to ask you. X is between 4 and 2. How do you write it? Just tell me, how do you write it in terms of bracket notation? Tell me. Write it in terms of bracket notation, my dear students. Okay, so this is going to be X belongs to 2 open to 4 close. All right. Yes. Yes. Are you guys writing in the chat box? All right. Now one more thing. Just let me tell you. If X is 3, 4, 5. That means X is exactly 3, exactly 4, exactly 5. It is not going to take any value in between 3, 4 and 5. How are you going to write it? X belongs to 3, 4, 5. So curly bracket. Can you see curly bracket? Curly bracket notation comes into the picture when you just have to take 1 or 2 specific values, or basically multiple specific values, not in between them. So do you understand the difference between these two? This is exactly 3, exactly 4, exactly 5. This is 2 open to 3 close. Okay. All right. Clear? Yes. Sudarshan, Abhishek, absolutely. Right. So I guess this is clear. One more important thing which I wanted to tell you, that suppose if your question says that X is greater than 3, or your question says that X is less than 0. So X greater than 3 means what? X is starting from 3, right? Open interval, X belongs to 3, and it will go up to where? Till infinity, because the end point is not given. It is greater than 3. That's it. So greater than 3 will be 3 to maximum possible value. That is going to become infinity. Now one more thing, there is always an open bracket on infinity. Nobody is going to tell you. You will never ever see there is like infinity and close bracket. This is not allowed. Okay, you can't include infinity because you don't know what is infinity. Okay, so this is X belongs to 3 to infinity. What about this? X less than 0. That means X belongs to minus infinity to 0. Okay, and obviously 0 is again open bracket because there is no equality. Infinity always minus or plus, you will always see open bracket. Just tell me all the things are crystal clear or not. J dates announced. Yes. Why are you getting scared? Do not get scared. But yeah, you should like get that feeling. Oh my God, now this is gonna happen. It is going to happen. Yes. All right. Yes, Sudarshan. Shall I move forward? Now, there are 2 terminologies which will be very important while solving problems of mathematics and physics, that whether you have to take union or intersection. Now, let me tell you what is union. First of all, understand. Union is a mathematical word of an English word or. Okay. Either this or that. Okay. So either this or that. Basically not either this or that. Basically it will be or. Okay. Or. This or this. Doesn't matter. So union is super chill. Union wants to satisfy both the things. Union is like, okay, you do you, and you do you. Okay. I'll just like, I will help everybody. So suppose first thing they are saying X is greater than 3. And they are saying X is okay greater than 3 and X is less than 2. There is not and over here, sorry, it is or. Okay, so what they are saying is either X is like, they are saying X is greater than 3 or X is less than 2. That means they want us to take union. So we want us to take union of X belongs to 3 to infinity and X less than 2. Just write down less than 2 minus infinity to 2. Okay. So this is minus infinity to 2 or 3 to infinity. You have to combine these two. How do you combine both the things? So basically x belongs to minus infinity to 2 union 3 to infinity. Just imagine one thing, that whenever you solve a quadratic equation, right? Suppose this is your quadratic equation. Okay. And if you solve it, you will get x minus 2, x minus 3 equals to 0. You will write x equals to 2 or 3. So basically x equals to 2 and 3. You will take both. You will not skip any answer. X equals to 2 or 3 means what? Your answer will contain both values. 2 and 3 both will satisfy this. Okay. Same thing. So what are you doing? You are not removing anything. You are taking everything. You can't remove anything. So in union, you just take this and combine the answer. So this is saying less than 2. This is saying greater than 3. So less than 2 will also be an answer. Greater than 3 will also be an answer. Okay. All right. Clear? I guess this is clear to you, that how do you take union, how do you combine answer, when exactly do you want to do that? That is a separate question. But if I tell you that, okay, combine, if you take or, then you know that you have to take both the things. Okay, this is what we call as or. I hope that union is clear to you. Now intersection. So I told you, na, union and intersection are completely opposite to each other. Union means you take this also you'll keep, this also you'll keep. You'll keep both the things, okay? You'll combine both the things. You will have both the things. But in intersection, you will not do that. In intersection, let me tell you, x greater than 3 and x less than 2. Intersection is and, okay? So and x greater than 3. Plot this on number line. X greater than 3. Okay. So x greater than 3 will be this. And x what? This is first thing. Now x is less than 2. Okay. So if you can see x greater than 3, x less than 2. So clearly see that, like, basically they are asking us that tell me what is the value of x for which basically you want a number which is greater than 3 and less than 2. Ma'am, a number which is greater than 3 and less than 2 at the same time. At the same time, greater than 3 and less than, there is no number existing on this earth which is at the same time greater than 3 and less than 2. There is no intersection. There is no common area. So that's why x belongs to null. That means we are not gonna have any values of x. Their intersection is not coming. They are not coming on middle ground. Suppose you stay in a house and your brother is saying that, okay, today we all will eat puri and sabzi. And your sister is saying, okay, so like one sibling is saying that puri and aloo, and another sibling is saying that, okay, I want to eat only idli sambar. Then what will you do? So what will mom do? Neither puri nor idli sambar. Cancel. Nothing. Okay. So mom is not gonna make anything. So today we are all empty stomach. No food. No food served today. Okay. All right. No food served today. Yes. Sudarshan, I guess this is clear to you. Okay. In this case, what is happening? X greater than 3, x less than 2. So one is saying that, okay, I am going to eat puri sabzi. This is saying idli sambar. So mom is like, in intersection, mom is like, no, you just sort it out. You're not sorting it out. She will not cook anything. But what about this? What about this? X greater than 3, x less than 2. You have to combine. So here in union, mom will make both the food items. So your answer is like idli sambar and puri sabzi. I guess it is clear now. Yes, Sudarshan, better. We'll do one question, then you will realize, okay? Intersection and union. So this is how your intersection is, okay? All right. Yes, common area basically. Now just tell me, if I say x greater than 3 and x greater than 4, if you have to combine this, like not combine, and means you have to take intersection. Okay, by the way, the symbol is intersection. The symbol of intersection is this, that this is first, this is second, and you have to take first intersection 2. This is the mathematical symbol of intersection, right? So you have to take intersection. Okay, this is saying x greater than c, this is saying x greater than 4. Now let us plot. This is saying x greater than c, this is saying x greater than 4. Where exactly is the common area? 3 to 4. This is saying 3 to 4 is okay for this guy, but 3 to 4 is not okay for this guy. So we can't take this in our answer. 3 to 4 we will not take. What about 4 to infinity? Is first wala thing is agreeing? Yes, the first guy is agreeing on 4 to infinity. Second is also agreeing. Then only that, okay, 4 to infinity. Okay. Good evening, Rajni, MM. Okay. So I guess intersection means that what is the common area? Only take the common area. And union means taking both of them, taking all of them. Union, the symbol of union is U. Okay, this is U. And symbol of intersection is inverted U. Okay, so till now what we have studied that what is inequality, then we have studied what is open bracket, what is closed bracket, what is semi-open, semi-closed, what is curly bracket. Okay, then we have studied union and intersection, and now we are going to study properties of inequalities. Okay, ma'am, what is properties of inequality? So basically, do you actually remember that in grade 1, in previous grade, the very primary grades, like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, you were never doing that, okay? While solving equation, you just, what do you do? If I give you this, how do you solve it? You will be like 2x is equals to 1 minus 3. You just shift this 3 directly towards right hand side and change the sign. So 2x equals to minus 2. Now you just shift this 2 over here. So x will be equals to minus 2 by 2. And this is 1, 1. Okay, this is how you do it now. But back then how you were doing it? By just doing all proper rules, by following all proper rules. So in grade 1, I bet you, I kid you, you won't even remember that how you used to solve this equation, the simple equation in like proper stepwise form. So first of all, subtracting 3 on both sides of this equation, 2x plus 3 minus 3 and 1 minus 3. That's how you used to do. You remember? Just let me know in the chat box. So 3 minus 3, 0. 2x plus 0 equals to 1 minus 3 will be minus 2. Now, the second thing is you will divide by 2 on both sides of the equation. So 2x by 2 is equals to minus 2 by 2. And 2 cancel. And this is going to become 2 again cancel. So x is going to become minus 1. Yes or no? Yes or no? This was in primary grades you used to solve this question, and now you have become pro. So you just skip the steps, you just shift, cross multiply, tuck, tuck, tuck. But this is not the mathematical language. This is the original mathematics language, okay? If a student who is studying in grade 2, if he performs this, teacher will deduct marks because he is not writing the steps. He's not explaining that what is like shifting 3 on the right hand side. This is not maths. Actual maths is subtracting 3 from both the sides. Yes, so this is how, what the rules of equation, rules to solve equation, right? So we all have learned the rules of equation. Now we will learn the rules of inequalities. Okay, we will learn the rules of inequality. So rules of inequality says that if you are having any equality, suppose A is greater than B, just like 5 greater than 3. Okay, so now you can add any constant on both the sides. So A plus C and B plus C, and equality, the inequality sign will not get affected, just like this. If I add plus 2 and plus 2 on both the sides of inequality, 7 and 5. Can you see the inequality sign is still greater? The left hand side is still greater. So inequality will not get affected if you add anything, if you subtract anything from the inequality. The first property clear? Okay. Yes, Sudarshan. Yes, you are getting it absolutely right. Now multiplication and division. Suppose again I am having A and B. A is greater than B, 5 is greater than 3. If you want to multiply any positive number in this inequality, Suppose I will multiply plus 2. Okay, I'll multiply 2 both sides of the 5 2s are 10, 3 2s are 6. Can you see? Still, left is greater. The sign of inequality is not getting affected, right? So if you want to multiply any same constant on both the sides, if you multiply any positive number, both sides, then the sign of inequality will not get changed. No sign change. Okay? But if you multiply with a negative number, now you are going to be in big trouble. Okay, let me show you. Suppose 5 is greater than 3, and if you multiply minus 2, both the sides, multiply minus 2. Tell me 5 2s are minus 10 and this is minus 6. Just tell me that minus 6 is always bigger than minus 10. Minus 10 is a smaller number. What has just happened? What has just happened? Sign change. This is a big thing, my dear students. So whenever you multiply a negative number in both sides of inequality, what will happen? Sign will get changed. So sign change. Sign change, okay? So this is the very first time where we are doing something for the both sides of inequality and the sign of inequality is changing. So sign of inequality is changing when we are multiplying negative number both sides, same negative number on the inequality. Did you understand this point? Very, very important, extremely important, okay? All right. Yes, and same goes with division. If you divide the inequality by positive number, you don't have to worry. Same, copy paste. Okay, but if you divide your inequality by negative number, oh my God, you have to change the sign of the inequality. Yes, Sudarshan is telling me trick. I am like very happy. Sudarshan is telling me a trick that negativity changes the life. Trick. Okay, so that's why negative sign is changing it. Okay, so second property clear. Now squaring. So squaring property says that you can square both the sides of inequality. Square both sides when squaring both the sides when both sides are positive. Both sides are positive. When both sides are positive, you are safe. When both sides are positive, you are absolutely safe, okay? But when both sides are not positive, let me tell you. Suppose 3 is less than 5. Now you square it, 9 and 25. Can you see there is no change over here? 9 is less than 25. So right hand side inequality is not changing. But can you see 3 and 5? Suppose this is minus 5, minus 3 and 5. Can you see one side positive, one side negative? So now 3 is greater than minus 5. Here 5 will be greater than. Now square. So 9 and 25. Just tell me, sign of inequality changed. And here can you see sign of inequality not changed. So can we say a certain thing when one side is positive, one side is negative? No. This is confused state. When one side is positive, one is negative, I am squaring, the sign is getting changed. And here one side is negative, one side positive, and I am squaring and sign is not changed. So that means we will not do it. We will not talk about it. When both sides are positive, square it. Otherwise, forget it. We are going to do something else. We will find another way, okay? So only this you have to understand. What if we reciprocate the numbers both sides? Basically, you want to take reciprocal of both the numbers, right? Again, it is not that much required in JEE mathematics, but again, see, it depends. Okay, so suppose a number, basically you just tell me 2 and 3. So just tell me 3 and 2, okay? 3 is greater than 2. You can't be certain about it. Now 1 by 2, 1 by 3. 1 by 2 is 0.5, 1 by 3 is 0.33. Now tell me, so sign is changing. So again, we are not certain about it. Okay, sign is changing this time. Now just tell me, if there is 0.2 and 0.5, this is bigger. And if I just take reciprocal 1 by 0.2, 1 by 0.5, then you will realize, okay, ma'am, hold on, this is 5, this is 2. And now can you see that, okay, sign is changing. Sign is changing, right? Sign is changing. So sometimes sign changes, sometimes it doesn't change. So we will not do a reciprocal property, and this is not useful as well, much frequently useful as well. Now let's do one thing. Let's solve a problem. Are we ready to solve a problem? Right? So just tell me the answer of this question. I will give you some time, 1 minute, I guess. The basic linear inequality is here. You have to solve it, okay? Yeah, fan of king. -3. Nahi, -3 what? This is not an inequality. You are solving it like an inequality. Sorry, this is not an equation. You guys are solving it like an equation, guys. Don't do that. No, don't do that. So how are you going to solve it? By using rules of inequality. First thing, you want this 3 to go out, to go here, right? You have that urge of cross multiplying this, right? So rather than doing this, you can just multiply both sides by 3. Okay, so if you do that, 6 minus 2x by 3 less than 4 into 3. Multiplying 3 on both the sides. 3 cancel. 6 minus 2x less than 12. Now what else? What next do you want? What next do you want? You want 2x to come on the right hand side and 12 to go on the left hand side. So basically you want to subtract 12. Subtract 12 both sides. Yes, that's what you want. First thing. So 6 minus 2x, 12, subtract 12. Subtract 12. So minus 12 here, minus 12 here. So this is going to be 6 minus 12, minus 6 minus 2x less than 0. Okay. Now you want 2x on the right hand side. So minus 6 minus 2x. Now you will add 2x. On the left hand side, add 2x on the right hand side. Okay, both. So this is minus 2x plus 2x gone. Minus 6 is less than 2x. Now what are you going to do is you are going to divide the whole inequality by 2. By the way, I am following all the rules. Adding and subtracting is allowed in this inequality. So I am doing that. Multiplication with a positive number, division with a positive number is allowed. That means you don't have to change any sign. So first I have multiplied with positive 3. So no sign change. Subtract 12. Both the sides. So subtracting is allowed. No sign change. Then I am going to divide this whole inequality by 2. Minus 6 by 2. And this is 2x by 2. All properties are used. So this is going to be minus 3. X greater than minus 3. X greater than minus 3. Okay. Yes, Abhishek is asking, ma'am, why are you like writing so many steps? So why are you not doing it directly? Because I want to tell you, I want to make you aware that do not make any mistakes in inequalities. Because in inequalities, what is not allowed? Cross multiplication is not allowed actually. Negative number, the moment you see, you will be about to be making mistakes. Okay. Chalo, let's understand this question now. Let's you guys do this question. Who is going to tell me? Obviously, now you can do direct. 5x you can shift to on the left hand side. 5 you will shift on the right hand side. So this is 2x, 10. X less than or equals to 5. So your answer will be what? Minus infinity to 5. Minus infinity to 5 it will be your answer. Clear? Perfect. All right. Yes. Got it? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now we are having another question on our plate, which is, by the way, double inequality question. Oh my God. Ma'am, how to solve this double inequality? So what I will be doing is, I can see there are two inequalities. Can I just take this inequality on this side and this inequality on this side? So basically, this is your first inequality. This is your second inequality. So this is your 2x plus 1 by 3 less than 7 by 3. Okay, first thing. Second thing will be what? 7 by 3 less than 2x plus 3 by 4. We will solve both the inequalities separately. Yes, yes, easy creativity. So in this, so 3 gone. So 2x plus 1 less than 7. 2x less than 7 minus 1 is 6. X less than 3. Everybody is good. The answer of the first left wali inequality, the left inequality answer is what? X less than 3, right? What about this? How to solve it? Again, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Now 7 by 3, x plus 3 by 2. Now what you would have done if this was an equation? Obviously cross multiplication, but be careful while cross multiplying. This time so you can do, because the numbers are positive. 2 and 3 are positive, but the numbers are negative. You can't be doing it. Okay. So rather, actually cross multiplying now, what you have to do is, you just want to just cross multiply the whole equation by 3 and 2. That means you have to multiply whole equation by 6. So 6 multiply left hand side, 6 multiply right hand side. So this is going to be 3 1s are 3 2s are. 7 2s are 14. Less than, now this is 2 1s are 2 3s are. 3x plus 9. Did you understand this step? Did you understood this step? Okay. 14 is less than 3x plus 9. So now if you shift, 14 minus 9 is less than 3x. 14 minus 9 is 5. So this is going to give you 5 by 3 is less than x. Or you can say x is greater than 5 by 3. This is the answer of second. Now the main question arises that, ma'am, okay, this was the inequality, right? This is the answer of first inequality. This is the answer of second inequality. Now what is the final answer? Whether to combine, like whether to take union or intersection. Who is going to tell me? Whether to take union or intersection, guys? Tell me. Whether to take union or intersection. Sudarshan is saying union. Why union? Understand. Union is combining. Union is flexible. Intersection is not flexible. Intersection is rigid. Okay. So when I say that solve this for x, understand this nicely. This is very important thing. Understand this nicely. We want that value of x which will satisfy first inequality and second inequality. And what does and means? Here we are going to do the and. Okay. And means intersection. You have to take intersection. Okay. So let us understand how to take intersection. This is saying x is less than 3. This is saying x is greater than 1 point something. X less than 3 but greater than 1 point something. Okay, think about it. X is less than 3. X is greater than 1 point something will come here. What is the common area? This is the common area. This is the intersection area. Okay, so final answer will be 1 intersection 2. 1 intersection 2. And this is going to be 5 by 2, 3 to 3. This is the final answer. Understood? Yes, Monster. Yes, Sudarshan. Got it. Clear? Give me a big thumbs up if you have understood this. All right. Okay. Now there are some important points you should keep in mind while solving any inequality. The very first thing, can you see this cute little thing is saying no, don't do that. What exactly? Denominator cannot be 0. Denominator cannot be 0. Okay, so suppose if I give you this, that 1 upon x minus 3 equals to okay. All right. So basically denominator cannot be 0. So in any inequality, if your answer has a value which is making the original question denominator 0, then you can't keep it. You can't keep it. Okay. So for example, 1 upon x minus 3 is greater than 0. If you have to solve this, greater than equal to 0. Okay. So basically you want this expression to become positive. Right? You want this expression to become positive. 1 is always positive. Now, if x minus 3 becomes positive, then we are done. So, x minus 3 become positive if you put this x, which will be greater than 3. If you put any x which is less than 3, this whole thing will become negative. So, answer will be what? X is greater than 3. But x cannot be equals to 3 over here. You can't put 3 here because denominator cannot be 0. So, very first point is denominator cannot be 0. Second point is that never ever, this is applicable in inequality as well, in proper equation solving, that never cancel the term involving variables. Let me show you. X square minus 3x equals to x. Sorry, not equals to x. X square minus 3x, suppose this is the question, x square minus 3x is equals to x minus 4. Suppose this is your, not x minus 4. Hold on. X square minus 3x equals to 2x square. Yes, suppose this is your question. Okay. So, first thing is what you can do is take x common, x minus 3. This is 2x, x cancel. So, x minus 3 will give you 2x. Then this will become minus 3 equals to x. So you will get x equals to minus 3. Is it correct? Tell me. Is it correct? Is it correct? X equals to minus 3. Yes, it is correct. But never cancel the terms involving variables. So what did you do? Something you did wrong over here. You cancelled x from both the sides. Okay. So what you need to do is never cancel the variable term both the sides. Why? Because answer is not just x equals to minus 3. See what we did wrong over here. So let us shift everything towards right hand side. So this is going to become 2x square minus x square plus 3x equals to 0. Okay, another way of, correct way of solving it. 2x square minus x square is x square plus 3x equals to 0. Now can you see x plus 3 equals to 0. So this will give you what? X equals to 0 comma minus 3. So that means x equals to 0 was a solution from this. X equals to 0, if you put, it will satisfy your equation. But because you have cancelled x from both the sides, you are only getting one solution. You are like missing out on the x equals to 0 solution. Are you getting my point? Why you not have to cancel? This is fine if you cancel 2x equals to 4. So this is not cancelling of the variable. You are cancelling the known terms. You know what are you cancelling. Here so you are just actually, so basically this is exactly like you are getting an Amazon parcel boxed and you are just throwing it away by considering this is junk. Okay, you don't even know. So x, so you don't know what is x. X can be anything. You're cancelling it out. You can't do that. Okay. Now in an equality, cross multiplication is not allowed. Basically, you must have seen that I was actually doing some extra step. I was not cross multiplying, although cross multiplication will result in same thing. But whenever the negative number comes in the picture, now then you will understand that what I'm trying to say. Do not cross multiply. Okay. All right. Always follow the rules of inequality. And the next thing is, whenever you divide or multiply, divide or multiply, multiplication or division by a negative number in an inequality, if you have done, then you have to flip the sign. Otherwise, your answer will be absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. Okay, so this is one thing you have to remember over here, and here we'll end today's session. This is all about basics of inequalities. Tomorrow we will study wavy curve method. Tomorrow, not tomorrow, I guess on Wednesday there is another session, so we'll study wavy curve method tomorrow. Okay, so today we have just learned about, we have just touched that what exactly we have to do. Intervals we study, properties of inequalities we have solved, how to solve linear inequalities, and next session is gonna about wavy curve method. Okay, all right, I guess we are done in today's session. Yes, Sudarshan, yes, Abhishek, I guess we are done. So PDF will be sent over the Telegram. I hope that you guys all are subscribed to Telegram channel, right? And 2 short session, yes, very short. I have kept it very short. So next the next session is going to become wavy curve, and then after that you guys are having a surprise. There is some surprise on 1st November which we are going to give you, and we are going to full-fledgedly start with the chapters of your what do we call, yes, KCET examination. Okay, so this is Namrata on this note signing off. I'll see you all in next